Hi everybody, it's Amalia, and I'm here today just to share with you a little bit about a creative art retreat that I attend every year. You'll see previous videos in a playlist called Maryland Art Weekend. It's some online friends that gather once a year in Maryland and just have about a week of crafty fun. This has been going on, I think it's been 9 years now. And, with pause because of COVID. So that was about a 2 year pause. And I think it was 2 years. Was it 2 years? It was 2 years. I don't know. It's all a blur. And yeah, so we met again at the end of July, and it's just an amazing weekend with some beautiful, creative, super talented people, and we all do like an exchange. Uh, I created something that's across the room. I'll get it in a minute to show you guys, or I'll show you in another video. But everybody creates what they have and what they can. Hopefully I have everything in front of me because, to be honest with you, everything is strewn across the room. I gathered what I could find without inspecting everything, and I'm going to show you what I have. I'll do another video, so this one is not forever long, but in the meantime, grab a cup of something delicious, sit down, relax, and just take a look at all the arty goodness that I'm about to show you. There were several new people this year, and mostly it's people that have been there throughout the existing years, but we always love having new people show up, and this is from one of the newer people. This is Susan, or Suzanne, and her first name and last name is not written on here, but she has a business on Etsy called The Crafty Supply House. She has unique wood parts, Etsy handmade, The Crafty Menagerie, Etsy supplies, Craft Supply House. So she makes handmade and she does craft supplies as well. This box was made by her husband. So the form of the box was made, from what I understand, by her husband. And it's just, not just, but it's a cardboard box. What's that word that it's, anyway, I'm losing my words, a sign of old age. But yeah, and she decorated the box with some of the painty papers that she made, and we got to choose which one we liked the most, and they were all gorgeous, so I just closed my eyes then picked one. But she filled it with some of her painty papers. A lot of the people at this event are artists, mixed media artists. They love paper like I do, and they love to create with paint and ink and paper. And I'm just going to show you some of the things that Susan put in the box. And I think these would make great backgrounds for cards, since I like making cards. I need to start collaging because look how gorgeous this is. This is paper that I'm sure was previously made that she collaged on, that she painted on or did something to. I believe this is also paper that she marbled. Yeah. This is, forget what they call this, but it's basically using plants from outside and putting them on paper. This may be tea dyed or coffee dyed or turmeric dyed paper, and it creates sort of like an image on top of that. This this looks like it might be like purchased paper, just because it's almost so neat and perfect on the backside. Which I would like to know how she did, if she did make it handmade. But this is just paint that's been sort of sprinkled and spattered on it, and it's so unique and so, like, I don't know, I just love it. I love it. Here's another one with white on top of black, which I also love. This, I think these would make great backgrounds for cards. Here's some more. I think this is tea dyed paper or coffee dyed paper, perhaps. This is magazine paper that was probably jelly plated through or on top of. This is also magazine paper. Just really interesting patterns and color combination. This is jelly plate for sure. This is just a piece of really interesting fabric that she's sharing. It looks like it's wallpaper. Super interesting. This would be great to use on the jelly plate as well. Look at this. I don't know what this is, but this paper is like velvet. It is fantastic. And some gold glitter paint and some white paint was swirled onto it. Look how beautiful that is. This matte paper, really, it's like velvet. It has a great texture to it. This is, it looks like it was tissue paper or wax paper that was coffee dyed or painted on, or paint thrown on it, or ink thrown on it, and then they used something, I don't know what it's called, what the product is called, but let's say it's like a Vaseline or a gel of some sort, and it makes the paper stronger. So it's a thin type paper that's easy to tear normally, probably, and then you play with it, you do your stuff to it, and then you put this stuff on it and makes it more tear resistant, I guess. Shannon Green is somebody that I know does that. So that's from Susan from Craft Supply House. Check her out. And thank you very much, Susan. It was great meeting you, and I love my box of papers. Okay. One of our dear friends, Gayla, gave everybody a gift card to Blick, which was super nice. And I still haven't used it yet, and I'm sure she painted on this paper. This is from a friend who couldn't make it this year. She usually comes from England with her husband. Thank you, Joan and Paul. This is lovely, and I will save it with my treasured things. This is from Penny, and we're sorry that we didn't get to see you. We would look forward to seeing you next year. Penny leaves something on your table every day, so you can look forward to something from her every day. And this is a fabric gift card envelope. She is a seamstress, sewer person, and she's made us canvas, pencil cases, brush holders, all sewn by hand. And they're beautiful and they're well made. And thank you so much, Penny. Okay, let me see what else I have here. All right, I'm gonna go through some of the bigger things. Actually, let me go through this. This was from April Lemons. April is a little creative on Etsy. She has an Etsy site, and she gave us all mini pans of some of her most popular colors. She sells handmade, I think they're handmade watercolors, but she gave us a whole collection. This is 12 individual colors, and she named them all, which is really nice. She sells them on her site, and she's got a great collection of watercolors on her site. So definitely check her out on Etsy, A Little Creative on Etsy. That's from April. And this is from, these are, what are they called? They're foam stamps. And it's just a collection of foam stamps. This is like an Asian design, and this is some bees. This is another bee, just different profile. Can you see that? I don't think you can see that. Here, up close. There you go. That's a little better. And so this is from P&M Studio. They have a YouTube channel, and they do mixed media, a lot of jelly plate work on their channel, but they sell stencils. and now they're making these foam stamps. So they were kind enough to share these with me. And let's see, this is a packet of 3 from Masha's Watercolors, and I didn't open this, so there's 3 dot cards in here of the watercolor that this person makes. I think it's mashaswatercolors.com, but check out Esty, I'm not really sure. The colors are turquoise, violet, and ocean wave. These are watercolors. And she wasn't there at the event, but she definitely shared some of her goodies with us. And one of our friends there was working with her watercolors, and they are really beautiful. Okay. So usually what happens, people drop stuff at your table in the mornings, or you see something new every day as people arrive. And I probably have other things from other people mixed in here. So yes, I do. I can tell already that I do. So if I misname who it's from, sorry, I apologize. And I have a stack of these to show you guys. So literally just relax and sit back. Let's see. Hello, Maryland Art Tribe. So thrilled to be here again. I made a small watercolor notebook. This is from Laura. The pages can be removed and replaced. I love Laura's artwork. I remember what she made last year. I also made a bookmark to use or give away. Included are 2 bits of fodder. Especially love the large tags. Here we go. This is the fodder. So some large tags for us to play with. This is her artwork for sure. It's beautiful. This is watercolor paper, a watercolor journal she made for everybody, and we could take the pages out and put some new ones back in. Here's additional fodder, little envelope, a library card, a punch card from the old days, and I think, is this the bookmark? I think this is the bookmark she made. So thank you very much for that, Laura. I love your artwork, and thank you so much for sharing it with me. From Elizabeth, and I can't think of her name right now. Elizabeth is a professional musician. She teaches instruments, and she's also an amazing artist. She works in beading and textiles like wool, and I don't know that she made this, but it's certainly a gift from her, and it's absolutely lovely. This, I'm sure, is something she made, right? Maybe not. I'll show you something else she definitely made. This is a bookmark. What a great idea for a bookmark. It's, what is this? Kind of twine and some beads. You make it long enough so that you could just put it between your pages to mark your pages. And then these little things just dangle outside of the book. Isn't that terrific? Love that. This is definitely hers. This is the kind of work that she does. And she does not glue beads down. She made sure to to let me know that. She sews beads down. So there's probably a material substrate under here that she sewed these beads down to, and then she glued the material to this lovely tin case. And I was just thinking to myself as I was driving down, I need some small little tin keepers. This is something that, you know, you keep in your purse, and you put something to keep in your purse, or you keep on your bedside, you know, because it's pretty and delicate. I am not delicate with my purse, so I probably will not put this in my purse. So this is, it says Art Award in here, and there's a stool, and it looks like a sculpture and a painting and a palette and other tools for art. Yeah, so she sews all these beads. She does a lot of beaded work. Some of her work is absolutely incredible. I'm not sure. Oh, this is from Elizabeth as well. Super pretty. And one of the things, I don't know if she gave us 2 of these, but a couple of people gave these as gifts, which I think is absolutely brilliant. This is like, it's an art holder, basically. You could put your art in here and just hold it and sit it up in front of you like that. You could put your cards in here and sit it up and put it on a, you know, up on your bookshelves or TV stand or wherever you put things and you want to make decor and look pretty. So that was a popular item this year, and I'm not sure if she gave us 2 or this one is from someone else, but I know she gave us definitely for sure one of them. Okay. And there was a packet of these as well. Always come in handy. And they're pretty for collage. Okay, and this is also something a lot of people give out with the little gifts at their table. And I'm gonna put everything in here and then sort it out a bit later. I'm keeping this out because I need to use this. Okay, and here's another one, and again, there may be 2 in here. A lot of people gave out buttons. Penny gives us a button every year, and it's usually a button of the group photograph that we take. So I don't know where it is right now because I know I wore it. So it's probably in my suitcase with my clothes. All right, this is from my roomie Jan. And here's another thing from Penny and Charlene, and this is from Bonnie. But let me organize everything from my friend Jan. Okay, so this is a pen holder. Super simple, but like, you know, genius idea for a gift, because you take it and you can attach it to your book or your journal or your calendar or your art journal, wherever you want to put it, and attach a pen so that you could take notes to it, or you could even attach it to the inside of your purse and, you know, keep a pen stored in there. Lovely. Love that. Love ideas like that. Just looking at my nail polish here. I need to get a manicure really quick. She also gave us one of these, which is a little spoon. This is a great idea for fine powders, for transferring colors from one thing to another. So I don't know if you know this, but little spoons, if you're someone that likes mixed media or playing with art supplies, little spoons come in very handy. This is a paper clip, but it's a paper clip that you can attach to like within a book, and it also holds a pen. That little loop-de-loop right there holds a pen or a pencil. This is Baby Soft. I'm rubbing my face with it right now. It is so soft, so luscious. It's a microfiber cloth, but it's like the softest, the finest microfiber cloth ever. And thank you for that, because that's great for cleaning stamps and cleaning my surface here. This is also some poster tack, basically is what it's called. So you can like stick it on the back of things like posters, right? And put it on your walls, and it should not damage the walls. Or it's that stuff that you put, that's put on jewel pickers. My jewel picker is ruined because I kept scratching at it because it kept getting dirty, but I can, you know, pick all of the rest of this off and then put some of this on to recover my jewel picker. That's a great idea. Never thought of that. This is vellum, vellum Post-it notes, which I saw Jennifer McGuire use. This is, you remember what these are called? Well, they're calling this a design ruler, But these are the roller things. You put these things in here and you roll it around the circle and it makes these pretty design flowers. That's a great idea. And oh, this is a pen. It's a pen knife. I never knew what a pen knife was. I thought it was just like a pocket knife. But a pen knife is literally a pen with a super fine blade at the end. And it comes with a cover because I definitely need those covers because I will stab myself and cut myself to no end. And then it came with some replacement blades. So I love this idea. Thank you, Jan. She also had some papers in her back. This is jelly plate papers, and I don't know what kind it is, but it has very slick surface. One is slightly coarser than this surface, which is super slick. So I have to get her to tell me what kind of paper it is so that if I want to get more, I can go and find more. This is looks like it's some watercolor paper or something along those lines. It's just a heavier weight type of paper, and paper always comes in handy. I did a little bit of jelly plating. I did some watercolor art, just like mixed media stuff. Oh, and in here also was, just because I was packing things away, is candy. But actually more than candy, and I'm taking that out so I can eat it. This was from Charlene Morabito, and Charlene is she's a paper crafter. She's mixed media. She makes jewelry. I'm gonna put this in my mouth so you're gonna hear me eating it now. She makes all sorts of stuff, and it's really another amazing artist. I think this is like Baltimore or Maryland based candy. And these are cream caramels called Bullseye from Getz's. And they are delicious. And I'm sorry, but I can't talk while this is in my mouth, but I am going to anyway. This is another gift from Penny. Gift card envelopes. Look at that. She put Velcro tabs. Beautiful paper. Where's this paper from? 2 different types of paper. Great idea. Velcro tabs, a little vintage something on the edge. Beautiful. Look how pretty this paper is. Love it. Thank you so much, Penny. I'm going to leave this paper out because it's going to be easier to just keep going. All right. Oh, and this is from Bonnie. Didn't I say something else was from Bonnie? Well, this is definitely from Bonnie. I apologize if that other thing that I said was from Bonnie was not from Bonnie, but somebody else. But Bonnie made everybody a book or a journal. And I don't know if this is upside down or right side up or how it's supposed to be. Okay, so this is the right way. So she made everybody a journal. She made little pockets. This is material, some kind of embroidered material. My Christmas card list is going to go here. Thank you, Bonnie. And you know, with journals like this, art journals, you can do anything you want to on here. You can put stickers or washi or put printed ephemera on here. You could paint on it. Here's another pocket to stuff something in. You could draw on it. You could write on it, write your thoughts and feelings, write your grocery list, whatever you want. Some of these are handmade papers for sure. Some of these are jelly plated papers. I think this is a jelly plated paper. Some of these are just unusual type papers that apparently were set fire to on the edges. What kind of paper is this? I don't know. That looks like it's printed paper. Yep. Look at this. I think I overheard somebody saying that these are all Bonnie's images. Like she created all of these to create this page. And she either photocopied them on here and then did like coffee dyeing on the rest of the pages, because I don't think these are each handmade, because that's a lot of work for each individual page. So I'm sure she photocopied it or printed it. Yeah, because there's a registration mark, I guess, right there. But you know, these are really unique, homemade, handmade, thoughtfully considered, made gifts. Look, there's half of a heart doily. These are also tea dyed or coffee dyed. This is textured paper. This also looks like a photocopy maybe, or maybe it's magazine paper. There's an envelope to stick more things into. Again, don't miss the message. How about that for inspirational? Don't miss the message. Buddy Bowie, Robert Nix, and J.R. Cobb. Here's more of that paper. So this is a handmade book. This is one registration, but there's loads of papers in here. And here's another pocket here. Here's a pocket with a pocket. Maryland Art Weekend. More stuff in the pockets. This is something that you glue down and you put stuff in the little slots like a pocket holder. And beautifully made from the heart by Bonnie, covered with material. Here's the binding. Beautiful. I'm gonna tie that up in a minute. Oh no. Okay, I have two more. Yeah, there's one inside here. This is from Patty. I think it's from Patty. This is something that she would do. But maybe inside it will tell me more. I have like 3 more of these. So this bag, okay, tons of stuff came in this bag, and then I shoved this bag into that bag. Let's go through one bag at a time. This is from the Happy Diane, and Diane Ross comes every year as well. And these are CD holders, old-fashioned CD holders. And then she eventually gave me a bag of like 100 of them, and I shared them with a friend of mine that teaches community classes. And I thought that she thought that they would be great for some community classes. You could, what was she gonna do with them? A photo album? I forget what she said she was gonna do with them. But I think these are great, that you could make a card with them, insert some cash or some gift cards in here. And I have extras of these, and I'm gonna give them away for sure. This, oh, I didn't even open this. This is from PM Artist Studio. Did I open this? Yes, I opened it. I opened it because I took the stuff out that was in here and used it. This is from PM Artist Studio. So this is them. They have a website where you could buy their stuff, and they have a YouTube channel. And they do live streams every Sundays at 10, Mondays at 10, Tuesdays at 3, and Thursdays at 3 Central Time. So join them on YouTube. And thank you, and share the love. There's an additional I don't know if this is for, oh, well, please share with your friends. So here's a promo code for their site if you want to buy some of their stencils and stamps. They have a perks club. They have clubs for like perks for loyalty members. I'm not really sure. Wowzy Wowzy on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, I think this is for their YouTube membership. You get Artie perks if you on their website if you join their membership on YouTube. Okay. So it's a mother and daughter team. They're super funny, very professional on their YouTube channels, and super sweet live and in person. This is one of their stencils, and they're also making foam stamps with these mum designs. This is their logo. It's P and M. M is Mariah. I think P is Patty. They're from Texas, and this is the artist trading card that they made for me. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, this is from my friend Kathy. Kathy's a very talented artist, like so many of the people in that room, like everyone in that room, frankly. But this is from Kathy. Everything Kathy has ever given me or sent me has a place of honor in my house because I have one of her metalworkings in a frame. I have one of her cards in a frame. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. I knew there was another one. This is from Kathy. This is her art, and she really knows how to present it. I mean, it's just thoughtful. I love it. Thank you, Kathy. I love it. I really do. And she just has a lovely, she gave us a, excuse me, she gave us a pin, and it was Vincent van Gogh's Cafe Terrace at Night, and she just talks about, you know, how that makes her think of us at the retreat, and some lovely things. I just want to keep this to myself and some lovely sayings. Thank you so much, Kathy. And I think this is from Kathy too. If it's not Kathy, please let me know. I don't know. And I'm not sure who this is from. I think it's from Kathy because it was all in the same thing, but I could be mistaken because I make mistakes, and I put things inside of other things. I do try to look at everything while I'm there, but these come in very handy. I'm going to add this to my collection. I use these to make the project that I made. These are brushes, beautiful, a filbert brush and a bushy round, a number 2. I'm going to add this to my collection as well. And this is what I was talking about. This is like the perfect size. I might not use this in my craft room, or I may take at least 1 or 2 to my vanity in the bathroom, because I'm the type of person that likes to use, well, I like Bath and Body products. And I'm not saying the company Bath and Body Works, but I like Bath and Body products, especially facial products. And the older I get, the more expensive it gets. Like the more work it needs to do. And so I, more often than not, am cutting tubes when they no longer squirt out, or I can no longer push stuff out. And I have a small, tiny little spatula that will scrape every last inch of that product out. And I need something to put it in, and usually the containers that I have, like from my kitchen, are way too large. And so these, I'm going to use these in my Bath and Body collection to scrimp and save from the expenses for keeping myself maintained. So thank you, Kathy, for that. A little ruler, which always comes in handy. These little spatulas, which definitely come in handy. So I might add this to my Bath and Body collection. I have spoons. I have the spoon that Jan gave me, and I have some spoons that I bought from Daiso for working in my art room. This is a bookmark. Thank you for explaining that, because I would have known, but 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I might not have known. It's just a magnet. It's a way of making bookmarks. I think this is Kathy's art. And, you know, you get your book. If you don't know, if you get your book, you find your page, you put the magnet there, you close it, and it saves your page. So that's a nice addition to my collection. Also, a great gift to give at an art retreat to your table mates and other friends there. Things that open easier. Okay, I can't open it, but this is a kneadable eraser. And so a kneadable, like knead, you can knead it and mush it and stuff like that. Eraser, what that's good for is erasing things on your art, especially that made with graphite pencils, maybe only with graphite pencils, but or charcoal pencils, you know, that type of stuff. And it erases it, and you can just knead. It'll pick up all of that graphite and charcoal, and you can knead it back into the eraser and use it again. You can make fine points to erase little areas of fine point. And so a kneadable eraser is an awesome tool to have in in your art supply collection. And I am going to save this for later. I don't want to share it out loud. And the rest of this is going to be from Patty. And I need to put this away. I have so much more. This is going to go on for 45 minutes. Good Lord, it's already 37 minutes, so maybe an hour, folks. And I won't be going through everything, just what I can find. This is from paper from Patty. This is definitely purchase paper. It's handmade paper and then printed. Look how gorgeous that is. How stunning. Oh my gosh, is that? Well, black and gold, right? This is also, I don't know if this is handmade paper. This looks like it's printed and maybe jelly plated. I don't know. This might be something that Patty made, or it's paper, handmade paper. I don't know. I don't know. This is gorgeous. I love pink and silver. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think this is maybe paper that she purchased, but I can see Patty making something like this. Oh, sorry about that, folks. And definitely this is purchase paper. Beautiful. And this is something Patty made for everyone. Which way is up? This way is up. Okay, look how beautiful this is. This is Patty's art. She makes, she works with the jelly print. She works with already printed papers. She works with paints and foiling and all sorts of stuff. If you can buy it at a art store or online art places, she's got it, and she's going to experiment with it, and she makes some amazing stuff. So this is her collage work here. It's multiple layers, and it's just a notebook for us to art in or journal in, and it's double-sided, and it's glittery, and it has texture, and I will cherish this, and I may even use it. Here's another one. This has multiple items in it. Okay. I think there was jewelry in here. Yes, CB made some jewelry. CB is Carol, And she made some jewelry, and I don't have it in front of me, so I can't show you, but she basically took paper that she painted or created art on or jelly plated, and then dipped it in resin to stiffen it, and she made earrings with it. Beautiful. Yes, this is all from CB. Unbelievable. I'm gonna have to work harder next year to make something for everybody. Oh, this is a paper clip, a covered paper clip. So this is an actual paper clip that's covered and decorated. And that's Queen CB. No, that's not her. But that is very cool. This is a paint pot. You may have seen these in nail salons, but this is also an art supply. Hello. So you can put ink in here or a special paint in here and stick it down to your surface so it doesn't move and tip over. And this is definitely an art supply. Thank you, CB. So many goodies in here. So here's my favorite part of anything that CB shares. This is her actual artwork. She works in bigger formats, like, I don't know, 19 by 12 or 18 by whatever. And then she shrinks it down to ATC size. And I have an amazing collection of her ATCs and her drawings. Lovely ladies, Carol Boudreau. And, you know, she'll add some embellishments and things like that. Like with this, be patient with yourself and do what you love. This is her Lovely Ladies collection. Do what you love. I want to see what's on the back of this. This is something nice on the back of this, just in case she doesn't want to share her email. Stay true to yourself. Always great advice. Be fearless. Yes. So this is my favorite part of is getting the art, the real art that everybody creates, and adding to my ATC collection. I'm gonna leave this out here so I remember to add it to my ATC collection. And then these are bits and bobs to play with. Here's a repair tag, but you know, this is for mixed media type stuff. And you know, this is definitely stuff worth playing with at the event. And I can honestly say that I could have showed up. I brought a lot of stuff, but I could have showed up with almost nothing and been able to have created whatever I wanted with just the things that people gift to you, that leave on your table for you, with the share table, with everybody sharing in the room. It's really an amazing experience and an amazing crowd. These are paper buttons. So she also made paper buttons. I don't know if these are resin coated, but these are amazing. This is jelly plating or painted papers, and she made buttons, paper buttons. Just layers of painted papers and button and etc. What a wonderful idea. This will be good to make a closure for an art journal. And they're beautiful. I can tell today is going to be a does not play with others kind of day. This is definitely CB's humor. Here's April's, the one that gave this selection of watercolors. This is, I thought it was April Lemon. What was I saying? April Mathis, April at A Little Creative Me, Etsy.com, shop A Little Creative Me. Check her out, A Little Creative. Check out her watercolor paints. She has an amazing selection. I'm gonna hold on to that for sure. Here's some paper, some great paper. This is label paper, which is always fun to play with because you can jelly plate on this or paint on this or do whatever creative stuff on this and then take it apart and then put it back together. It's really fun stuff to play with. Okay, and this I never opened up. Oh, this is from Tam. Tam is a sweetheart. I don't know if she made this, but it's adorable. And I'm going to show you her cards. Tam makes her art She makes master boards for her art. And then what she does, when she likes something, when she's happy with something and she's finished with it, she does the smart thing and saves her art, but she photocopies her art, or maybe she takes a picture of it, I don't know. But she takes her art and then she makes cards with it. So this is a whole collection of her cards, and I'm going to show you because they are remarkable. I think she said she gets this done at CVS.com or something like that. Tamari is an artist and a language teacher. This is her art and her business card. I don't know if she wants me to share that with everybody on the internet, but so this is some of the things that she makes and that she creates into cards. I love it. This is the kind of stuff that she does that I really like. I really like this pattern for whatever reason. I'm your biggest fan. Bravo. She's exploring just black and white now too. And yeah, I love this pattern that she creates. So thank you, Tam, for sharing that with me. I am going to start to overflow. Let me take some things and put them here, and here, and here, and here. This is staying out because I want to put it away. This is getting saved for my ribbon pile. And a couple more things. This is the last bag, and then there's a couple more things, and then we're done, folks. So you should get ready for your day and finish that last drop of coffee. We're almost done here. Oh, this is stuff I made. This is jelly paper for jelly printing. This is stuff yeah. I'll show this to you in another video. Well, actually, let me show you this. This is stuff I made. It's not interesting. Well, it may be interesting, but not now. So people are always sharing throughout the day. This is from Susan. I can't remember your last name right now, but we're friends on Facebook now, so I'll remember it tomorrow when I'm on Facebook. And Susan had a huge wicker basket filled with these prints that she created. And I actually worked on some design team projects the week that I was there. And I used this background right here, part of the background, for one of my design team projects. So pretty. I think she used a stamp with this, but it's painted background and then stamped with some leaves. I just thought this was really interesting. Can you see it? I'm not a paint. Yeah, I just thought this was really interesting. Jelly printing, something worthy of a journal page, or I can cut it up into a background for a card. Look how stunning is that. This would be perfect on a 5x7 card, a wedding card, anniversary card, or just in your art journal to create something. I picked this out because it was watercolor paper, and I thought this would be fun to watercolor. Here's another one. I love these bright colors. I love the way she did the line work. And this is all her art done via jelly plating to start. Here's another one. I loved the pattern. Super simple, but I just liked the pattern. And look at this. Whoa. So much texture. This is from Happy Diane. She got some tissue paper from, I don't know where she got it from, to be honest with you, but she gave it some to everyone. And then this is made by Tam. She showed everybody how to do the bubble technique. And if I can get my act together, maybe I'll do a demonstration of what she taught us. but these were her samples, and these were the prettiest, prettier than what I created, but I'll show you what I created another time. Let me show you some other things. This was a stencil that I used that was a gift from Joan and Paul from England. We all collected some items to send to Joan, and I think this is also one of hers. I'm not really sure. This may be PM Artist Studio or Joan's. But again, stuff got distributed and moved, and I'll show some more stuff. Like, for example, oh, and she sent some beautiful paper as well. As an example, we have a share table, and people just bring their arty stuff that they no longer use or need or think or just want to have around, or they think people could use it in their art or their work. And it's a mishmash of stuff. It's art supplies, it's stamping and ink and books and papers and cardboard stuff. It's all the things that you can imagine. And here's an example of one of the things. And so this was at the share table, and this is glass bottles that were used clearly for ink. Maybe it's watercolor ink, I don't know what kind of ink, but they're skulls. And that's kind of like one of the icons. I don't know why, but it is. But it's one of the icons that I'm attracted to. I like Hello Kitty. I like the fleur-de-lis. I like sun faces, suns. I like cats, but so I have cat things around as well. But, you know, like this as an example. I found this at Daiso. It's a little hang thing. You stick it, you peel it, you stick it on your wall, and it's a little cat. But in my kitchen, I have lots of suns. I have fleur-de-lis in my den, and I like those symbols. And also, for whatever reason, I have a thing for skulls. I don't know why. I think it started out as sugar skulls, but now it's just all skulls. I have this. I don't know where I found it, but I found it, and I have this amongst my ephemera on my desk, on my work desk. I also have this because I was a cake decorating teacher, and I bought this on Etsy so I could wear it to classes. I have this, and I've had this for years on my desk. This is from Donna, who also attended the event, and I just love it. I think it's so beautiful. And it so representative of her sharing, loving heart. Donna got this for me as we were talking about this punch, and it was so generous and so kind of her to do that, and she really didn't have to, and I pretended to be mad that she did, but I really wasn't. So thank you, Donna, if you watch this. I really love you and appreciate you. You have a loving and kind heart, and this world would just be in deficit if you did not exist in it. So anyway, folks, that's just a small collection of some of the stuff. Maybe I'll do another video on it. I hope you enjoyed seeing it, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks so much for stopping by, everybody. Bye.